Good day, everyone. We are Group 4, and we are excited to share our presentation on a topic that is, often overlooked in higher education, teaching phonetics at the tertiary level. We have fantastic team ready to walk you through this. I am Rain, and joining me are Charlene, Bernadette, Caitlin, Jonna, and Marnold.
Good day everyone, I am Charlene S. Macaraig and today I'm going to talk about the phonics. Phonics is the method of teaching reading that helps learners to understand the connection between the sounds and letters. It trains the students to recognize or to decode the sounds and letters and how it works together. So even at the tertiary level, phonics still matters because some of students encounter problems like complex, unfamiliar words or technical terms.
Next, I will be discussing a question that many people often overlook: why phonics remains significant at tertiary level and why college students still needs phonics, especially to relation in academic reading, pronunciation, and communication. At first glance, phonics sounds like something that belongs only in preschool or elementary. But in reality, phonics continue to play a vital role even for college students, especially those who continue to develop their reading and communication skills. So, let me walk you through the reason why college students still needs phonics. College students still need phonics because English become more complex at higher level of study. At this stage, students encounter technical terms, academic vocabulary, and sometimes completely unfamiliar words, especially technical words in their courses. So, phonics help by giving student the skill to decode challenging words more quickly, recognize pattern in spelling and sounds, and also help them improve their fluency, especially in subject with dense text. So, by mastering phonics, students become more confident, independent, and effective learners. And now, let's move on how phonics apply directly to academic reading, pronunciation, and communication. College students regularly handle research paper, journal articles, and technical reading. So, phonics support academic reading by helping students to figure out the meaning of new words, improve improve comprehension during intensive reading tasks, and also allowing them to analyze text more critically. So, phonics contribute directly to stronger reading skill because with phonics, students can decode this word, leading for better comprehension to textbook, journal articles, lecture, and instructions. In terms of pronunciation, I know some of you still struggle with pronunciation, especially in presentation and oral recitation, right? So, phonics help and give guidelines for student for how sounds in English. In this way, it helps the student to improve their ability to pronounce academic terms correctly, which is important in oral presentation, recitation, and class discussion. And lastly, in communication. In communication, phonics support clarity and accuracy. When students know how words are built or sounded out, they become more effective communicators, whether they are writing essay, delivering speeches, or participating in conversation. To conclude, phonics remains significant even at tertiary level because it strengthens reading comprehensions, improve pronunciation accuracy, and enhance communication skills. And it also helps students decode complex vocabulary, academic vocabulary.
Welcome, learners! In this lesson, we will talk about the 5 important phonics skills that will help you read and pronounce academic English more confidently. These skills will also help discussions, presentations, and reading aloud much easier. These 5 skills are the phoneme variations, vowel reductions or the schwa, syllable division, word stress, and intonation. Let's go through each one. First, the phoneme variations. In English, some letters can make different sounds depending on the words. For example, the letter C as pronounced as K in chemical and pronounced as S in census. Another one, the letter PH that is pronounced as F in philosophy. Number 2, the vowel reductions or the schwa. The schwa is the most common vowel sound in English. It is soft, quick, and relaxed, usually found in a stressed syllables. For example, analysis, definition, banana. Number 3, syllable division. Long academic words are easier to read when break into syllables. For example, responsibility, responsibility, communication, communication, environmental, environmental. Number 4, word stress. Word stress means which part of the word you say louder, longer, and clearer. Patterns to remember. Number 1, many two-syllable nouns stress in the first syllable. For example, student, concept, table. Number 2, many two-syllable verbs stress in the second syllable. For example, relax, explain. Number 5, intonation. Intonation is the rise and the fall of your voice. It helps the listener understand your meaning.
Now we're moving on to teaching strategies and activities. One helpful tertiary level activity is stress identification or stress markings. Students read academic words and mark the stressed syllable. For example, we have the word academic. Academic. The stressed syllable there is the syllable de. Academic. Second is communication. Communication. The stressed syllable there is the word syllable K. Communication. University. The stressed syllable there is the letter U or the syllable U. University. Strategy 2, pronunciation drill using the minima pairs. This strategy helps the students to improve their pronunciation by practicing the minima pairs. Minima pairs are the two words that differ in only one word. For example, house, house, house. The first house is the referring to the home, while the house is the referring to the question.
For the third strategy, we have decoding academic vocabulary through phonics rules. In this strategy, we have to choose a long word and divide it or break it into small pieces. For example, let's have photosynthesis. We have photosynthesis. The word photosynthesis is divided into 5 syllables. Another example is psychology. Psychology. And last we have entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
Moving on to our final strategy, I will be demonstrating reading aloud with proper stress and intonation. Reading aloud is an excellent way to help students practice phonetics naturally and integrate all the skills we've discussed. It's not just about saying the words, it's about reading them with purpose, making the meaning clear through proper emphasis and pause. For college learners, this involves paying close attention to word stress, which we covered earlier, and intonation patterns, the rising and falling pitch of your voice.
These strategies fit very well in classrooms because they directly support how students learn and use English in their academic subjects. For example, stress marking activities help them read long academic words more confidently, while minimal pair drills improve their pronunciation for class reports and presentations. Decoding multisyllabic words or words with multiple syllables also trains students to understand complex terms in their major subjects, which boosts their reading comprehension. And when we use reading aloud exercises with proper stress and intonation, students become clearer and more expressive communicators. Overall, these phonics strategies strengthen academic literacy, support oral communication, and help college learners become more confident English users, skills they will continue to use in their future careers.
To conclude, our presentation highlighted that phonics, although often associated with early education, remains highly relevant at the tertiary level. College students continue to encounter complex academic texts, unfamiliar vocabulary, and discipline-specific terminologies, making phonics an essential tool for decoding, comprehension, and effective communication. We explained how understanding sound-letter relationship, vowel reductions, syllable division, word stress, and intonation equips learners with stronger reading and speaking skills. These phonics skills do not only support academic performance but also enhance clarity and confidence in presentations, discussions, and written tasks. Through the teaching strategies we demonstrated, such as stress identification, minimal prayer drills, vocabulary decoding, and reading aloud, phonics becomes practical, engaging, and applicable inside the college classrooms. Overall, teaching phonics at the tertiary level reinforces foundational literary skills that many students still need. By integrating phonics into higher education, we help learners become more independent, proficient, and effective communicators, prepared not only for academic success, but also for their future professional roles.
And that will be all for our presentation. Thank you for watching.